And they swear that yeah, I love him. Oh, I love her. I love that girl. Oh, I love that man. No, you didn't. You was obsessing over that man. You was obsessing over that woman. To the point, things tragically happen to that man. Things tragically happen to that woman all of a sudden. And all of a sudden, something tragically happened to that man because you were obsessing with him. And especially if they, stepped out of the relationship or something like that, and you mad, and he's sorry and he apologized, and you still did something to obsess over him, and something tragically happened to him, and something tragically happened to her, you did something.
This is Chandelier, keeping it real.
Hello, this is Chandelier, keeping it real, 365 days a year. I'm back with another talk segment. You go to my YouTube channel, Chandelier, keeping it real. Got a lot of talk segments up there, so help yourself. Whatever you could take out of my segments and use them, you're more than welcome, and just leave the rest. So I'm here to talk about obsession can feel like love, because people get it all mixed up and all twisted. And I'm not going to take that away from them, because some people really think that they love someone, and it's very tricky. See, everybody got to understand that. Some people understand what I'm talking about. We know the difference between love and obsession, because it feels so real. So you think that you love that person, and then when you ask them, well, did you really love the person? Yes, I love them. And they really, truly believe in their whole heart that they love that person, because they feel like it's love, but it's not. It's obsession. And I'm going to break it down to y'all. Okay? Love, when you love someone, you're going to care for them. You're going to make sure they're good. You're going to make sure everything is right with y'all. Y'all going to have a straight communication line. That's what love does. Make sure you have a straight communication line. Make sure you're understanding. Make sure that you're sympathetic. You soothing, you warm, and you welcome them. You don't have no hidden agendas or anything. You're going to sit down and listen to that person, to reason, to understand their feelings, and be sympathetic to their whole being, their whole mind, their heart, soul, everything, and vice versa. Okay? Now, obsession, yeah, you love them, you care about them, but you also is very, very obsessive with them. Your love turned to obsession. You love them at first. Doing all the right things. They are for them, everything. And this is for men and women, okay? Teenage boys, teenage girls. You love each other, all that stuff. Then the love can get a little crazy. Now you're watching their phone, you're watching their every move, you're looking through their phone, you're looking through their pocketbooks. This for the men. The women, they looking through their wallets. The woman looking through their phones. The men looking through the phones. You're calling up on the job, before lunch break. And then you call them on lunch break. Men, women, boys and girls, y'all going to the job, You're waiting on the job when they get off, because you know what time they get off. You're going through their mail. You're doing all this stuff. That's not love, ladies and gentlemen. That is obsession. See, your love turned to obsession. You're on the outside of their job, watching to see when they come out. You're outside of the store, if they're going to a store, or going to their friend's house, or going to any building that's a professional building. You're right there, probably across the way somewhere, or in front of the building, or behind the building. You watching them. Some even be in bushes watching them. That's obsession, y'all. You did love them, but your love turned to obsession. You want all the attention. All the attention. You don't want them to spend no time with nobody. Edgewise, friends, family. You want all their time. You don't want them to spend time with nobody. Their children, if they have children, you want all the attention. You do not care, because you're not thinking clearly. Because if you're thinking clearly, you'd be like, Oh no, what I'm doing. You'll snap yourself out of it. Oh no, no, I can't take up all this time. He got family, she got family and friends. They got children, that want to spend time with them. But your love turned to obsession so bad that you got to be with them. And then you get all nervous. Your heart start palpitating, when it's time for them to go. Now they spend all this time with you, spent the whole day with you. You don't care. You still want the attention. Oh, I need to go over here. I'll be right back, or I see you tomorrow, or I see you next week. You're not trying to hear that. They got to go to work. You got to go to work. Y'all got a life outside of your relationship. But you want to take that relationship further, to the point where you're losing your jobs because you want to spend so much time together with each other. No, don't get like that. That is obsession. It is not love. Anybody can say, oh, I love them, or I love him, or I love her. Not to the point where you is stalking them. That's stalk session right there. You follow them all around and stuff like that. That is unhealthy. Now, that's getting dangerous. That's into the danger zone right there. When you stalking somebody, you watching them. You waiting on outside the job to see them. Oh, I just came to see you on your lunch break. They didn't even know you was coming. And then if they tell you, oh, they're not coming, then you get an attitude. You got to let them know. That is obsession, guys. Y'all got to know the difference between love and obsession. You don't want nobody breathing all down your neck. You can't even take a shower. You can't even take a foot to the door. Where you going? What time you coming back? That is obsession. A form of control. Just under obsession. You can't do that to a person. You gotta let a person move. That is stalking. And that gets dangerous. And it's kind of scary too when somebody is stalking you like that. Could you be, oh, stalking them? No, that ain't right. So that person got to watch themselves because they get so obsessed and get so, with the obsession, any means necessary to be with that person. And then it be, if I can't have them, nobody else ain't going to have her or him. I want their time. It's all about me, 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 me. They're not looking at the bigger picture, They're looking in one lens at themselves because they want that person attention so bad and they go through any means necessary to get that person's attention and they give them all the attention. They spend all the time with them. That's not good enough. Be like, well, they're gone. We don't spend weeks, 3 days, a whole day together. Even they're giving you the weekends. Y'all going on picnics. Y'all going to the movies. Y'all doing things with each other. If you like to go fishing, crabbing, or whatever you like to do, strawberry picking, to the beach, summertime. Put a blanket out, do a little picnic. Just do little simple things that don't cost nothing. That ain't even good enough. They still want your time. Even though they say, well, I'm going to go over here to such house, spend some time with them. They don't want to hear it. They want to go with you. They is obsessed because they think it's another man or another woman. It is not nothing. It's really honest. The person is just straight up honest, loving you. They want to go see other people. They're not ignoring you. They're not tired of you. They just need to go see other people, especially if they got to go take care of business, like paying bills, things, normal people do. But you want to be right under their coattail. They cannot breathe. That is unhealthy for any relationship, guys. You got to let each other breathe. You got to let each other have time for themselves. I know y'all heard of me time. You got to spend time with yourself. You got to love on yourself. Everybody got to love on themselves, okay? Everybody need that time for themselves. It don't even got to be they going over here and there and this and that and the third. It's just that they need time for themselves just to wind down. People want to wind down, because you go, 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 go. You got to put on brakes sometimes. You got to slow down. Yeah, we love this person and that person and family stuff, but sometimes you need me time. Take you a hot bubble bath with the bubbles, with the candles around. You're doing your thing. You just relaxing in that tub. It just feels so good. That hot water and them bubbles all around. That's a beautiful thing. Just, yes, Me time. This to wind down. You know? A nice shower. You know, let that water just hit on your back. You know, just running down your face, running down your hair. You want that me time. You know, even just sitting down watching TV in your living room, in your bedroom, whatever. You know, doing some arts and crafts or reading a book or watching your favorite show or watching a show or a movie. You know what I'm saying? Just relaxing. Just massaging your feet. You know, just doing you. You know, doing your hair, whatever you got to do. Just pamper yourself. You know, me time. You need time for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it's all right to, you know, get coupled up and, you know, see your significant other. But when you want your time, you want your time. And y'all could be living in the same house. Wait up, I need my time. Thank you. You know, you need your time. Just to wind down. You know, you in the other part of the house, they in the other part of the house, which is good because everybody need their me time. Then y'all can catch up with each other in the house, watch a movie, make a dinner together, whatever, bake some brownies, cookies, popcorn, whatever you want to do. You know, you got a garden, work out in the garden together. You know, it don't always got to be like you got to go out and just spend all this crazy money when you know you didn't got it like that, you know, because there's a lot of people out there, you know, is on a bill budget with champagne tastes, like I always say. So you could always do something at home that don't cost nothing. And if you're into arts and crafts, you could always go to an arts and crafts store. It won't cost you nothing for the whole family to do arts and crafts. You know, play games and stuff. You know, family night, play games and stuff like that. You know, something that don't cost nothing. Make a nice, huge, beautiful dinner. Have a nice spread out. You don't always got to go out to dinner, spending all that money. You know how many heads? You know, depends on how many people that you have. And if only one or two footing that bill for the night out with your family, no, do that stuff at home. You know? So you don't have to be spending all that money. All that money you spend, you can keep in your bank and make sure your bills are paid and just have mercy money. You know? Do things with the family at home, y'all. You know? Because all that there is just going to cost you, and then that's more stress. You know? But all this obsession going on, no, y'all got to stop that because people really get hurt. It gets dangerous. You know? When they think obsession is love. And that is my point. You know? Me time. Stop obsessing over somebody. You know, nobody want nobody to obsess over them because it really gets dangerous. It really does. And it's very, very scary. Okay? Because people know. And I know. Like I said, I'm Chandelier keeping it real. And when I get on my platforms, I know what I'm talking about. Okay? Because a lot of people, you know, she don't know what she's talking about. Yes, I do. I know what I'm talking about. Because people will stalk you and stalk you down till you be scared and nervous to even move out of your own house, to even go down just to see your grandmother round the corner, you know, or your sister up the street, you know, or your aunties down the other street. You know what I'm saying? Come on, it gets dangerous. You know, when you can't move the way you want to move, they right on your back, knocking at your grandmother's door or your aunt's door, you know, your sister's door or your cousin's door or your favorite male cousin. You know, or your male friends. You know, they think you can't have male friends. You know, why can't you have a male friend? That don't mean you hooking up. You know, people can have male friends. Just like men can have female friends. And they think that ain't so. That's because they can't have a normal male friend relationship. And these for a woman. They can't have a man for a friend. There got to be something going on. And the same thing with some men. They can't have a friendship with a female because they got to think something be going on. No, that's not true. You got a lot of people out here that got a lot of female friends. Very cool. A lot of males got a lot of female friends, dishonest, straight female friends. And that one female that he's going with, I swear that he's sleeping with all his female friends. And that's not true. You know, people know how to handle themselves. You know, people ain't like that. You know, crazy like that. Just like a woman, she could have a lot of male friends. You know? That don't mean that she's with all these dudes. You know, like, come on, y'all. People can have the opposite sex as a friend. Okay? Come on now. I know what I'm talking about. I had a lot of male friends in school. You know? And still got one best friend. You know what I'm saying? Come on. People can have male friends. Come on now. That's crazy. They spend the night and all that stuff. Even you could sleep with your male friend and nothing got to be going on. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. You know, it's strictly platonic friends. Everybody got to stop being obsessive and stop being overly jealous like that. Oh, they not no friend. Or why they calling all the time? Because they're friends. They want to know what you doing. You want to go, play some pool, play some ball, go see a movie, go to the beach, or just go for a drive. Just friends, But some men is very possessive and very jealous, and some women is very possessive and very, very jealous. Like they want you to cut off all your friends. Now you had all your friends before you was with them. Now your friends see, you acting distant and you afraid to tell them, just like the female, she afraid to tell her male friends that, she can't hang out with them no more because my boyfriend jealous and he think we got something going on. All these years, if I wanted the man, I could have been had him before I even got with you. He was always my friend then, and he's still going to be my friend now, and I'm with you. And if you don't like it, you could step. And that's just the way I feel, my personal opinion. If I have male friends, I'm not breaking my friendship up with my male friends. And a man should not break up his friendship with his female friends, because that's not right. Everybody can be friends. You could be friends with my male friends, And the same thing, I could be friends with your female friends. Come on, everybody could be friends together, especially when it's just innocent. Everything is innocent. You think you're going to come in and just change my life around? No, you're not. You're not going to be obsessive over me like that. Because I showed you the door. You could split like a banana 4 ways. And we don't never have to see each other again. I don't like that obsessiveness. People think obsessed is love, and it's not. And they swear that I love him. I love her. I love that girl. Oh, I love that man. No, you didn't. You was obsessing over that man. You was obsessing over that woman. To the point, things tragically happen to that man. Things tragically happen to that woman all of a sudden. And all of a sudden something tragically happened to that man because you were obsessing with him. And especially if they, stepped out of the relationship or something like that and you mad and he's sorry and he apologized and you still did something to obsess over him and something tragically happened to him and something tragically happened to her, you did something. You really didn't get your hands dirty, but you got them dirty. And everything catches up with people after a while when you think that you got away with something. You didn't get away with nothing, darlings, gentlemen, and ladies. You didn't get away with nothing. Like with the people you did, not with Jesus, God, and Holy Spirit, because they always see everything. Don't be obsessing over people. It's not cool. It's very scary. And people get scared. And that's why a lot of people back up off you and block you and don't want to see you no more. Almost want to cut you off. But then again, they think about it because they do care about you and you care about them. So they're going to try again with you. Come on, don't do that with other people. It's not cool. Especially if you're in a real relationship or your side dude, or your side chick. Come on, know your positions, y'all. That's what y'all sign up. So stop obsessing over people, especially if that's not your boyfriend or that's not your girlfriend. Don't obsess over somebody else's boyfriend or somebody else's girlfriend. Know your position because that's what you sign up for. And you can't get mad at nobody but yourself. Stop obsessing over people, because obsession is obsession. It's not love. You was in love with them, then it turned into obsession. So just say that. Yeah, I did love that man or I did love that woman. Say it to yourself, but it turned into obsession and it got dangerous or it's going to get dangerous. So whoever's in those type of relationships, come see my video. And take something out of it. If you could take something out of it and use it, good. What you can't take out of my videos, just leave it. Just be careful, y'all, when people is always on your back. Like they got a clock on your back. What time you coming to see me? Or what time you getting off? Or what are you doing? Calling your phone all the time. Oh, I'm over here with my friends. Or when you coming over here to see me? Or I'm coming over there where you at. Stop them right at the gate with that stuff. Especially if you're in a fresh relationship. And they starting to show their two colors. Like I said, the man in the suit and tie and Barbara the Beast. They will let their true self come out. They will show themselves after a while. Because they got to take the mask off. So if y'all in fresh relationships or y'all in relationships 5, 6 months, 5 years, 20 months or whatever, cut your losses. Tell them this is not going to work because this is the type of relationship you don't want to deal with. because that obsession would take you out of your character. You won't even know your name. You won't even know who you are no more. Don't let people obsess over you. And they're talking about they love you. Oh, but I love you. No, you don't. You're obsessing over that man, and you're obsessing over that woman. Or you did obsess over that man, you know, and cause dangerous things to happen to that man, and cause dangerous things to happen to that woman. Or being overly obsessed over somebody wasn't even your man in the first place, and wasn't even your woman in the first place. Stop obsessing over people, because it's not cool. You know, people get hurt in those type of relationships, especially if you're a side chick or a side dude. Y'all really get crazy. You know, y'all want to take over their whole being, their whole life too. Just like if the woman, the upfront woman and the upfront man, you know, they main squeeze, they main man and they main woman, they get crazy too. So people that's in those relationships, get out and cut your losses. You know, and when you cut your losses, don't go back. You know, keep going forward. Why would you go back to somebody that was obsessing over you, you know, and controlling you? Okay, and with this, y'all, I'm going to let y'all know, Chandelier Keeping It Real is going to have another video out. Y'all go to Chandelier Keeping It Real YouTube channel. And you can go to my TikTok. You can go to my Instagram. I got my Instagram up there. I have a Facebook. Go to diamondstyles.com. Okay, to her store. She got merch and everything, all type of merch. Go to her TikTok, go to her YouTube channel, and go to her Instagram channel. And her YouTube channel got all her music up there. So if y'all want to see the music and hear the music and the videos, go to her YouTube channel, Diamond Original. Okay? And with this, y'all, God bless y'all and have a beautiful, blessed day. And stay safe and stay well and stay out of those relationships when they tell you they love you and it's really obsession. Obsession is not good and it's unhealthy. So with this, y'all, peace out. Have a beautiful, blessed day. And I have another talk video for y'all very soon. Peace. I'm out.